It may be fall where you live, but it's spring in New York. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 highlights from New York Fashion Week 2018. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the most exciting things that took place at the Spring-Summer 2019 shows at New York Fashion Week. Number 5. Colors on the runway. At the Spring-Summer runway shows, you can expect to see some brighter hues to signify the warmer weather to come. But they can be somewhat jarring when it's getting cold and gray in New York. Many designers, including Prabal Gurung, Tibi, Millie, and Kushni, all put rainbow brights on display in a range of highlighter hues that we know we'll be excited to sport come spring. But don't worry, if you didn't want to give off Sharpie vibes, some designers went more muted than others. Get ready for warmer sunset colors, like crimson, tangerine, and yellow, to be a thing next year. Number 4. Rodarte returns to New York Fashion Week. After a 2-year absence from New York Fashion Week, instead showing the Rodarte collection in Paris, the Malavi sisters were back this year with a vengeance. And they were not going to let it rain on their parade, as they staged their show in the East Village Marble Cemetery. The outfits they put on display were anything but macabre, though, with floaty ethereal dresses paired with over-the-top floral headpieces in shades of pink, blue, and even some pops of red and yellow. For their first show back in the rotation, they definitely made an impact. Number 3. Making a statement. Many designers decided to take the platform they'd been given in order to make a political statement this season. Christian Siriano put a model on the runway who was wearing a t-shirt that said "Vote for Cynthia," in support of Cynthia Nixon for the New York gubernatorial election. Pierre Moss made a multifaceted tribute to Black culture, bringing the runway to Weeksville, Brooklyn, one of the first free Black communities in the US. There, Black models sported designs that read "See Us Now" and "Stop Calling 911" on the culture, as well as supporting Black artists like Derek Adams. Claudia Lee cast only Asian models in her show. It made for a fashion week that felt diverse and progressive. Number 2. Opening ceremony and Sasha Velour collab. One of the most exciting additions to this year's lineup was RuPaul's Drag Race star Sasha Velour's collaboration with established brand Opening Ceremony. Rather than putting on a standard runway show, Velour turned the event into a fashion extravaganza, mixing drag performances in to create a night that is not to be soon forgotten. And according to Opening Ceremony's creative director, Umberto Leone, the casting of the models was 100% LGBT. Sasha Velour said it best, quote, "Uniformity is not very interesting or sustainable. It's boring. And this year's A Gift of Shows had us both reflecting and gagging." Number 1. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B's fight. It turns out that one of the most headline-grabbing things to take place at this edition of New York Fashion Week happened off the runway. At the Harper's Bazaar Icon Party at the Plaza Hotel, an altercation took place between 2 women at the top of the rap game, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. There have been rumors of the two feuding for a while, but this time it got physical, with several cell phone cameras capturing bits of the action. It's hard to tell exactly what happened, but we have a feeling this one will be talked about for years to come.